reboot of the popular Australian series from the 90s proved to be quite successful and popular among teens all over the world. So, what's the plot for Season 2? Oh man, the Season 1 finale left us with many questions. Thankfully, we already know what really happened that night at the music festival. But the more important question is, will there be a second season? Warning, major spoilers about Heartbreak High ahead. Well guys, I believe a spoiler warning has no importance to you because you binge-watched the 8 episodes in a night. I know I did. Anyway, it looks like Netflix is continuing the trend of canceling beloved and popular TV shows with the recent cancellation of Fate: The Winx Saga. So naturally, fans are worried that the streaming giant will also cancel Heartbreak High. Thankfully, you have no reason to worry because the Australian teen series has been renewed. Heartbreak High has everything you need for an enjoyable watch. The messy teen content is filled with drama, intense storylines, and romances you can't stop thinking about. Did Twitter make this show famous? I believe so. The series faced a rough start with low viewership numbers, but then Twitter users that watched the show started posting memes about it, and boom, the Australian reboot became an overnight sensation. The new live-action version follows the students at Hartley High. When one of the lead characters, Amory, faces the consequence of creating a scandal, she tries her best to win her old reputation back while also trying to figure out why her best friend from childhood is no longer supporting her. Heartbreak High is especially interesting for the Gen Z generation, as it portrays a relatable story and it has no boundaries when doing so. While focusing on some serious issues, the show also features a lot of bright, hilarious moments that we simply enjoy. As for its cast ensemble, well, it's perfect, and it actually features a pretty accurate representation of the real Australia. These actors are responsible for the series' popularity, and it would be unfortunate if they don't return to reprise their roles for Season 2. We need all of them back. The characters went through a lot in the 8 episodes, and the Season 1 finale left us with many questions that will eventually be answered in the second, much-anticipated installment of the series. Are Quinny and Darren your favorite? We really need more scenes with those two. The most important thing, for now, is that on October 20th, Netflix announced that the show would be returning for a second season. You're enrolled for Season 2, the streaming giant shared on Twitter. In Netflix's official statement, it was also announced that Season 2 of Heartbreak High will see the talented cast and creators reassemble in Sydney, Gadigal, Darug, Darawal, and Ku-ring-gai lands, Australia, for pre-production and filming. The first installment premiered on September 14th as a reimagination of the popular original 90s series of the same name, and as previously mentioned, it took Australia and the whole world by storm. So, when is the release date? While Netflix is yet to release an official release date for the second installment, we do know that the cast will reunite in Sydney for pre-production. We also know that Season 2 won't drop on Netflix anytime soon. Our guess is that the new episodes will premiere sometime at the end of 2023, at the earliest. If not, we'll see the continuation sometime at the beginning of 2024. The finale of Heartbreak High ended with a couple of cliffhangers, so the creators will need to cover a lot of storylines in the upcoming installment. They'll probably leave something for a potential third installment too. Do you guys think the show deserves to go beyond Season 2? Let us know! The first installment ended with Amory getting smacked down by Harper, so it's pretty sure that the next installment will continue right after this event. As the final episode continued, more and more revelations occurred. Amory finally remembered what happened on the night of the festival. Amory's awkward hookup with Spider, played by Bryn Chapman Parrish, was part of the reason for her ignoring Harper. As viewers discover, Harper knocked on her bedroom window late at night, begging to come in. This event is practically what set the whole plot of the series, and it's basically the beginning of the end of Harper and Amory's friendship. The big question is, why Harper's begging to enter the room ended the friendship between Harper and Amory? Well, the finale revealed yet another thing: Harper's true intentions. After Amory remembers what happened, she goes over to Harper's house just trying to find out the whole truth. When she goes there, she finds Harper covered in blood after she took her dad's life. After such a twisted finale, what's the plot for Season 2? According to Netflix, in order to find out the answer to this question, you'll need to smash that like button, only if you haven't done it already. Oh, goodness. So after the lead character discovered what happened that night at the music festival, she stumbled upon a horrifying discovery. The thing is, Season 2 has no need to come up with new storylines because the storylines from Season 1 haven't been fully explored yet. As for the others, Cash was arrested at the end of the first installment, so we'll see him and Darren in a different position this time. Another question we have is regarding Amory and Malachi. What is the next step in their relationship? The most important thing we should remember is that Amory and Harper finally make up after 8 episodes of fights between them. The revelation of what exactly happened at the music festival and why the two are no longer in speaking terms is, without a doubt, the main storyline for the next installment. Oh, have we mentioned that Chook was behind Harper's abduction? Maybe the main storyline for the next installment will be Amory and Harper trying to pay their sweet revenge on Chook. Who knows? Do you guys have any theories regarding the plot for the upcoming episodes? Let us know! So, why is Heartbreak High so successful? Well, for starters, we'll mention the accurate representation of diverse characters. Ever since its debut, Heartbreak High Season 1 has remained in Australia's top 10 TV shows on Netflix for 5 weeks. This means that over time, more and more viewers tuned in to watch and relate to all those beautifully developed characters. There's one particular reason why fans love the series. Actor Chloe Hayden believes that an accurate autism representation is really important for the series. Quote, "One of the reasons we put that in was because I had conversations with the writers," Hayden told Refinery29 Australia. And they were like, "What happens when you tell people that you're autistic?" And I'm like, "They don't believe me because I don't look like Sheldon Cooper and Rain Man and Sean Murphy and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I don't look like that." Aisha Madden is also a big part of the reason for the show's success, taking on the lead role of Amory. It's really heartbreaking to think that Madden had issues appearing on social media before taking the lead role in the series. Quote, "I can't speak on behalf of every first-generation brown woman, but my experience was tumultuous to say the least," Madden told Refinery29 Australia, adding that having body hair and being a brown woman, you're not really seen as cool or hot or anything aspirational. I guess that takes a toll on your mental health, along with the fact that you never get to see yourself in media or romanticized in any way. It's really encouraging what she did, and we'd love to see her performance in the upcoming episodes. This only brings us to one question. Who is in the cast for Season 2? Well, we have no doubts that we'll see Aisha Madden reprise her role of Amory. Another cast member we'll also see is Asher Yazbinchek, who portrays Harper. Netflix is yet to release an official cast list, but we do know that you need to smash the subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. No, but seriously, we'll also see Chloe Hayden as Quinny, James Majus as Darren, Thomas Weatherfall as Malachi, Gemma Chua Tran as Sasha, Josh Houston as Dusty, and, well, the rest of the cast ensemble that made Season 1 popular and successful. See you in the next video!